Hey folks, my name is Jürgen, aka Nerd and Proud of It, and Destiny has brought you to my channel today to talk about my favorite subject, antiquities. I have a couple of unique antiquities opportunities for you shouldn't miss out on, and it might be interesting for you to have a look at that if you like antiquities as much as I do. You know this is, if you don't know, I show you, this is my antiquities binder. I have completed the set last year. It was a big thing on the channel. Everybody participated in it, and it was great once the set finally was complete. And of course, I'm always looking for new antiquities stuff. Means I am into artist proofs a little bit. I got these really cool artist proofs from Douglas Schuler up here. Ordered them I think half a year or even longer ago, and he sent them over just a few weeks ago. And the great thing about these is that they fit together in both ways. So yeah, let's put them in the binder just the other way around now. I had them in the binder with the lady on the left and the scepter guy on the right, and now it's the other way around, and the artwork still fits. I think that is done very, very creatively. There's a video about that. I might link to the video at the end of this video. Other Douglas Schuler and Amy Weber artwork here, and today I already grabbed it. You can't see it's an artist proof, but I will take it out of the double sleeve. It's another Amy Weber artist proof, and I already can tell you there is no artwork on it, so it's blank on the backside. We'll have a look at that in a second, but we first have a look at the wonderful Phyrexian Gremlins artwork. I think this is fantastic. I really love it. The detail, the kind of moon in the back, then the machine, and yeah, I think it's the gremlins with the eyes. To me, that is so goofy but so funny and so iconic that I really love this one. I would have liked, the blank backside of the artist proof. Still think this is very special because artist proofs are super, super rare. And we're going to have a look at the couple of more antiquities cards at the end of the video in the binder. But especially artist proofs are what I want to talk about today. And especially, of course, this artist proof of the Phyrexian Gremlins. They are super rare and they are super difficult to get. I was mailing back and forth with Amy. And I am I want to get other artist proofs from her as well, but then eBay was being difficult, and I tried to correspond with her directly, and she's very kind and trying to help, but I have the feeling, she always adds like a little proof to the artist proof, but to other normal signed cards as well, with the date and the name of the card, like a little certificate of authenticity. And I had that with some other artists as well. They are just completely busy, and their backlog is filled up for months. It's crazy, and I always have been into like the art of Magic the Gathering, but since I tried to get some original stuff or some stuff with signatures or artist proofs like this here, it's crazy how busy these guys and girls are. It's, to me, Amy again is very kind, but she doesn't even accept any drawn artwork on her artist proofs anymore. The Ornithopter you see up here, I bought it from eBay. She has an eBay site. I'm always go for it. I mean, I still need a lot of stuff from her as well, but I can't pay it at the moment, so I do it step by step. And on that eBay store, I like unique stuff. You see here the signed lands as well. I try to get some unique antiquities stuff, because the set is complete now, and I am looking for some extra to keep collecting antiquities. And the artist proofs for me are a very nice thing, but super difficult to get. So her eBay store has signed and hand-drawn art on it. Very happy with these play sets here, like Power Artifact and the Archaeologist, of course. That's unique to me as well. I still have to complete a couple of play sets, but now I am into these artist proofs. And The problem is eBay now like charges import fees to Europe and handling fees, and I don't know. I bought the Ornithopter before all that was implemented, and since I bought it, the same card with similar artwork, and she sometimes draws very similar artwork of these. I saw 2-3 more Ornithopters, and I would have loved to get them as well, because then I would have had an artist-proof playset. How cool is that? But it's very simple. It's the price on eBay has more or less doubled for me, and I might get one here and there, but I hoped I can agree with Amy on like a personal deal that avoids all the fees. Of course, I mean it's not that I want to go outside eBay with eBay stuff. I just approached her directly if she can sell me stuff personally, which of course is totally something else. Would mean a big difference in price, and but. Like I said, very communicative and very kind and very nice, as some other artists. Douglas Schuler was very nice as well, very friendly, and you saw the beautiful cards he sent over there, he made for me. I'm in contact with another artist who is working on some artist proofs for me, and I hope I can show these off soon. I teased them a while ago, and they are in the works for quite a while, but he is very busy as well. Again, trying to get some more stuff from Amy here, if I can get it for a reasonable price. And also I've been looking into contacting some other artists. I have mailed back and forth with one of them, who's also very kind, but always on the road, and unfortunately not able to send me anything yet, and he doesn't take commissions anymore neither, because his backlog is filled up until the end of the year. So it's that part of the market is really crazy. And for example, if I look at artist proofs from Sorcery now, which of course some people hype a lot as its original hand-drawn art, but there are some artist proofs out there of the unique cards that are already selling before the game more or less is even released. I mean, some boxes have been delivered somewhere, but a lot of Magic the Gathering artists have been drawing for Sorcery as well, and selling for a lot of money. It's crazy. So it's a difficult market, I hope, and if you know how I could get some more Antiquities artist proofs, I think I'm going to focus on Antiquities. Because yes, very simple, as you know, I don't really have a lot of funds this year because of the work that had to be done on the house. But if you know where I could get some Antiquities artist proofs for a reasonable price, would be nice. Maybe I can, next to my Unlimited set and the Arabian Night set, can start collecting Antiquities artist proofs a bit to possibly complete another Antiquities set, but then as artist proofs. They don't have to be with art on them. I think the blank ones are really cool as well, and they are not like collector's edition. I think just they are normal Magic cards, at least it feels like that. The back just has not been printed on, which is very funny, I think. So yeah, if you have them in a sleeve, like the Power Artifact, for example, with the really nice art on the back. If I put it in a sleeve, then it's like a normal Power Artifact, or in this case, it might be a bit thicker because of the drawing on the back, but in general, the front is completely the same, and the card stock to me feels the same as well. I think it's just a normal Magic card without the print on the back, so that's very funny. Antiquities in general, just a quick one. I see some opportunities here and there. Looking at you there, Mishra's Workshop, and to me that's still one of the best cards in the game. If you play a certain deck, but it's a land that gives you 3 mana permanently, and that's like a permanent Black Lotus for artifacts. So I think Mishra's Workshop is a fantastic card, and the price is pretty reasonable. Cards like the Archaeologist you saw in the binder, I paid 220 to 250. I see them now light played to to good for about 160 to 200, so that the price definitely dropped a bit for those. Power artifacts, transmute artifacts as well. What are other expensive cards? Yeah, like I don't know, even stuff like Triskelion. I know that has been reprinted, but still very, very unique card and sought after in good condition. Antiquities cards are being a bit overlooked, the same as Unlimited. And as you know, I just recently added 2 Unlimited rares to my collection. Now I'm adding a couple of Antiquities cards here and there. Artist Proof, which is very nice. In general, I think, folks, it's a good time for buying old cards. Don't overpay, because the prices have not collapsed, definitely not. But there are some deals out there. This is the German speaking. Good morning. Yes, yeah. Horrible accent. I always do my best to sound more Dutch with my English than German. Because I think it's a bit ridiculous how that sounds. Just a little effort would help a lot, but a different story. We're talking about Antiquities. Let me know what you think about the set, and if you consider, for example, buying artist proofs, not only of Antiquities but other sets as well. I feel it's a bit niche, but that niche is very, very strong. Financially as well. So it is. These cards are like serialized cards. It's crazy. Of these Antiquities cards, there are only 50 artist proofs per card. To me, that's super, super rare, especially for a set I really love, and especially for cards that are like 30 years old. I think it's crazy. And again, I shouldn't talk about it because then everybody wakes up. But I think you are as much allowed to pursue these cards as I am. And I know a lot of people, a lot of YouTubers as well. They don't talk about stuff until they have their cards in their collections, and then they start talking about it. I hate that. I mean, come on. It's I know we're all collectors, but don't be an asshole. Just allow other people to participate in the fun as well. Doesn't mean I'm not actively pursuing these, and if I'm quicker than anybody else getting some, good luck for me. Maybe nobody's interested in artist proofs because they think it's different to a real Magic card. To me, it's not. To me, it's enormously awesome part of collecting Magic the Gathering. I think artist proofs are a thing that I will possibly focus on a lot more if financially viable, because they are very, very expensive. I think for this one, I always tell you what I paid, but I think for this one without art, I paid about $100, which is crazy if you consider it. And Amy did, I think, like 10 Antiquities cards, so there's still a couple more I need from her, and she doesn't have the archaeologist anymore. I already asked, because that would have been really cool, so I'm looking for that one. It is what it is, folks. We if you're a collector, then it never stops. But I really enjoy this. I enjoy adding the gremlins to my collection, and even if I can't finish the artist proof set, in the end, just having some extra cool special Antiquities cards in this binder, to me, adds a lot to my Antiquities collection. I think that's very cool. I'm very happy with that. All right, folks. A lot longer than I expected, but I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you like looking at old cards like I do. And I know that there hasn't been a lot happening on the screen, so if you're still here, our code word for finishing a video is Yoda. I really appreciate you guys. It's crazy. My output is very high at the moment, and if you're still here, then you're one of the regulars and hardcore supporters of the channel. Output is very high. I think I'm going to talk about that soon. So it's like a video a day, and nothing is moving on the channel. But I'm doing this for you, and I'm happy the people who watch it. And yeah, if it's one person, I still would do the same amount of effort for the videos as I do with like 1,300 plus people. Still, it's crazy to see how little love I get from YouTube, and how easy it is for some other channels to reach the 1,000 subs. Happy for them, not jealous, but I just don't get it. I don't mind if it stays like this, and this is the core community that likes old cards and likes to ramble about Magic the Gathering in general from time to time. Fair enough, I'm happy with that, but I just don't get the difference. Maybe it's because I'm not on camera, but who cares? That's me, and that's alright as well. Oh yeah, hopefully you don't hear the kids are playing a Switch game. They are screaming in the background. Again, folks, have a great weekend. Stay healthy, stay frosty. Thanks so much for listening and being here. Thanks to all the viewers, to the subs, and to the Patreons. I really appreciate your support. Talk to you next time. And yeah, that's it, I think, for today. Yeah, that's it. We're going to keep it today. Stay healthy, stay frosty. Bye-bye.